Today we're rebuilding my favorite team, the Miami Heat, after the trade deadline. They were probably the most disappointing team to not make a single move, the only team in the Eastern Conference to not make a trade after the trade deadline. This team has absolutely no direction. They tried to go get Giannis, it didn't work out. Did we really expect them to be able to get Giannis? I know I didn't. We missed superstar after superstar after superstar. It's never gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. There's gonna be definitely some tough decisions that are gonna have to be made for this team, and I'm ready to do it, man, because somebody's got to, because Pat Riley fast asleep in his little chair. Someone gotta read that man a bedtime story, bro, because it's a wrap for Pat Riley, man, for real. So this is what the roster's gonna be looking like. Bam Adebayo. I don't know what we're gonna do with Bam in this video. He could stay around. He could get traded. He's not untouchable. You know what I mean? Norman Powell needs an extension, or he needs to get traded in the offseason. Could be a sign and trade. I think the realistic thing to do in real life is the Heat to extend him. He's averaging 23 points per game. He's having a pretty good season. He's an all-star, right now. I mean, Andrew Wiggins, they should have traded him at the deadline. He has a player option for $30 million that he's probably going to pick up after this year. Khalil Ware, up and coming stud. Jaime Jaquez could win 6th man of the year. Tyler Hero obviously can't stay on the court. He has to get paid as well. He still has this year and then the next year on his deal, but his value is at an all-time low. Davion Mitchell's a cool piece. Larson's been an up-and-coming nice role player. Fontecchio, Drew Smith-Jovic has been pretty abysmal this year, and his extension kicks in next year. He's making $15 million a year. Jonas, a guy who I'm going to be probably playing a lot in this second half of the season because he's been showing a lot of flashes for the Miami Heat. Obviously, Terry Rozier's on the contracts coming off the books, and then Myron Gardner and Keyshawn Johnson just won the dunk contest. So first things first, what we're going to do with this team going forward is we want to get the minutes locked in and loaded. Obviously, we can't make any trades for the rest of the second half of the season, but I'm going to mess with this rotation for sure. We're going to do something fun. I know Spo won't buy into it, but I'm buying into it in the rebuild today. We're running Bam and Ware at the 4 and the 5. We're starting them together. So we're going to have Mitchell, when Hero comes back, Hero, and then Powell, Bam, and Ware. Wiggins, Jaquez, Pelle Larsson, Fontecchio is not going to be playing. I definitely want to get Jonas in the lineup for sure. He's got to get some minutes. I want to find Niko Jovic some minutes, but he has just been so bad. You know what I mean? It's just hard for me to play him, but I'll cut down the minutes a few, but I'll go something like this. We'll give Niko Jovic about 7 minutes a night, see what he can do with that. That's going to be the 10-man rotation heading in to the second half of the season. As for shot tendencies, I do want to bump Bam's up a little bit, want to get him shooting the ball for sure. Same with Khalil Ware. I want to see what he can do with actually shot attempts because, you know, Spo doesn't really cook up plays for Ware. Ware is just kind of like a go and get it himself, catch and shoot type 3 type guy too, putbacks and all that. Larson, I want to get his shot tendency up as well. He could definitely be a nice piece going forward. And I guess we'll bump up Jovic a little bit too, see what he can do. And Jonas for sure, because he's got to be that guy moving forward. Why does Myron Gardner have 99 shot tendency? That is insane. Also, one thing I do want to point out is that we are going to be playing on 75 trade negotiations, so it's going to be just a tad bit harder to make trades in this video. Keeps it a little bit more realistic. And then today, I usually don't play with injuries on. I'm going to be playing with injuries on today, bumping this down a little bit, but I'm going to tick back the sliders to make it a little bit realistic. I don't want my guys getting injured every single day, so we're going to make this like, I don't know, we'll go like 25 frequency, I guess, with something like that. We'll just see. I don't usually play with injuries on, so I'm not too sure, but we're going to rock with it today. Tyler Hero is fully back in the rotation, getting 27 minutes a night. That's totally fine by me. And yeah, this team, I'm gonna be honest with you. Tyler's probably gonna get moved. Norman's probably gonna get moved. Wiggins is probably gonna get moved. This team needs a dramatic shakeup. I am going to be giving Norman, just in case something does happen in the offseason and we are not able to trade Powell, I am going to be giving Powell a 3-year extension for $18 million. This is a pretty friendly deal, to be honest with you. We're going to lock him up on that. The thing with Norman Powell is he's going to regress in the offseason for sure. That's just how he does. He's 32 years old. He's going to get worse. The biggest thing going into the end of the year is getting the young guys as much playing time as possible. Khalil Ware, 30 and 14. We've seen him been able to do this. Actually, the first Heat game I went to this year was against the Celtics, and Ware had like 28 and 15, and he hit like 6 threes. So that was pretty dope. And I actually got to see Jonas' first game as a starter in his career against the Celtics. So that was pretty cool to see that. Kind of interesting. They're kind of ramping up a little bit to be a playoff team, possibly 41 wins. Are we even close to the 6th seed as of right now? We are actually the 6th seed, 3 games up on Toronto. So it does look like we are going to be the 6th seed if we can hold on and win these last few games. And yeah, we just beat the Raptors. So I definitely think we're going to be a 6th seed in the playoffs here. And we are most likely going to be a 6th seed. 44 and a 38 record. Jokic ends up winning MVP. Cooper Flag is your rookie of the year. player. Nas Reed, 6-man. Wemby wins DPOI. Buzelis is your most improved player. Maxi clutch player, and Mark Daigneault in the Thunder won 59 games. Okay, All-NBA first team. Second team is here, and third team, you see Keontae George sneaking in there, 23 a game for Keontae. And then the all-defensive teams, we will see Bam Adebayo making all-defensive second team. He finishes out the season 19.5, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, and a steal a game. 34% from 3 from Bam Adebayo. Not bad at all. So we did finish the 6th seed, so we will have a tough first round against Cleveland with James Harden. We finished 44-38 record, so pretty respectable in my opinion. We're going to be cutting this down to an 8-man during the playoffs, because now we're in the playoffs. We might as well try to win as many games as possible. So this is what our bench is going to be looking like, and the starters as well. As for the rest of the stats on the season, Powell, Hero both give you 20 a night. They're literally essentially the same player. Tyler just a younger. He can pass better. You know, he make better reads. Wiggins was solid, shot 40% from 3. Jaquez 13, 5, and 4. Really solid season from Jaime. And then Kalo Ware 12 and 9. We'll take that all day. Larson was solid as well. And then Davion Mitchell probably is going to be back on the team next year. I mean, Cass, 90% from the free throw line is really solid. His per 36 numbers are 14, 5, and 5. So, I mean, you'll take that. Jovic, on the other hand, just abysmal season. We'll see if he can bounce back. We're kind of tied into Jovic's money going forward. I don't think anybody would really take him. All right, Cleveland in round number 1. James Harden, you know the team. They got to lock into the playoffs, or else they're probably going to blow up the whole entire roster if they lose to Miami in round 1. The Cavs do take game number 1. A revenge game for Max Strus gives you 29, 7 threes in game number 1. And we got dusted in this one. Tyler and Norman and Bam have good games. Rough game here from Wiggins. Game number 2, also going to go to Cleveland. I mean, nobody expects us to win this series, right? Even though Tyler's dropping 40-point games. I mean, that's pretty insane. Game number 3, we are going to be able to pick up game 3. 32-17 for Bam, 32-14 for Ware. You can kind of see if these guys can play together like that, I mean, that'd be pretty unstoppable. We saw the Heat play the Cavs in the first round last year, and they got absolutely obliterated, especially in that closeout game. They're down 3-1 here, and it looks like we will be getting eliminated in 5 games here to the Cleveland Cavaliers. It is what it is. We all knew that was going to happen. 44 from Donovan Mitchell, 30 from Hero. Actually, they had a pretty good playoffs against the Cavs, 28.5. The problem is he just can't play any damn defense. Bam was great as well in the playoffs. And yeah, so was Ware, and Powell was solid too. So unfortunate, but again, we all knew that was going to happen. As the Knicks versus the Wolves in the finals, and the Knicks will be winning in 6 games, and Karl Anthony Towns is your finals MVP. All right, so now we have draft lottery. We're not going to have a lottery pick because we were the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. The Nets end up getting the first pick in the draft. We will be picking at number 20, like usual. The Heat are always there. I feel like around 15 to 20 every single season. Spo is obviously going to stay as the head coach. So now we're probably going to be looking to draft around pick 20. We could look to maybe move up in this draft. I don't think the Heat are really going to look to move up maybe. I mean, you have somebody like Drew Smith who's under contract in pick 20, but like that, you're not moving Drew Smith to get up. So we're just going to have to stay at pick number 20 here. I'm looking to maybe draft another point guard, possibly. We'll see who falls to us on the board here. Definitely don't want to draft another center. So first pick in the draft is going to be Darren Peterson, going to the Brooklyn Nets. Number 2 is going to be Demance. Number 3 will be Cam Boozer. 4 is going to be getting traded for Miles Turner and AJ Green. So the Bucks somehow trade that. They draft Kingston Flemings at pick 4. As a great pickup for them. Caleb Wilson at 5. Keaton Wagler at 6. The Bucks get Kareem Lopez, Mikal Brown Jr., Darius Acuff, Isaiah Evans. Is Caleb Wilson still on the board? LeBaron Philon, Nate Ament. Who are we missing still out of these top guys? Bobby Portis gets traded to Portland, and they end up drafting Jaden Quinton. So the Bucks have 3 first-round picks here, which is pretty dope. OKC's also going to be trading this. The Bucks traded for another first-round pick. They trade away Ryan Rollins, so they're committing to a full-scale rebuild, and they draft Elijah Arenas. The Bucks just got 4 first-round picks in the lottery, and then we are here at pick number 20. Braylon Mullins is somebody I could be interested in. 6'6" out of UConn. You know, that's not a bad pickup. Steinbach is not terrible, but I don't need another big. Braden Burries could be an interesting fit here. I don't know, man. This is tough. Koa Pete has fell all the way down here. I don't know. I like Koa Pete a lot. I think I want to take Braylon Mullins here. I don't usually get Braylon Mullins. 6'6" guy out of UConn. Let's draft Braylon Mullins to come in here to play with the Miami Heat. We'll pick him up for sure. And he's going to be coming in here at a 75 overall, so not bad at all. Especially if we're going to look to move on from Tyler. So Wiggins does pick up his option right here, which is pretty solid. We can maybe revisit the Giannis thing in the offseason, because they said they will revisit the Giannis thing in the offseason. So like, by no means do I think the Heat are actually gonna be able to trade for Giannis, but the Bucks have just traded for 1, 2, and then 3, 4 lottery picks. So why would Giannis stay around a bunch of lottery picks? We'll go Tyler Hero in this trade, and then we will also throw in Andrew Wiggins in his player option. So that's, the money works already. They're gonna say no. We would probably have to throw in this trade Braylon Mullins, who we did just draft. We will give you 2 first-round picks, and that's really the best package that we have. They're gonna say no in 1 second. Doesn't get it done. Can we throw in any other players? Would I have to throw in Jaquez as well? This is a lot to give up for Giannis, and I don't know if this would get it done. 1 first-round pick, 2 first-round picks doesn't get it done. Yeah, but this trade isn't going anywhere with this package. So we got to look for a Tyler trade for sure. I think that's what needs to happen. Same with Norman Powell. I think Norman first, just because in 2K he will take a regression. That is going to happen. Rob Dillingham in a first-round pick. No. Ron Holland, we could send him over to Detroit. That'd be interesting. Why would the Rockets trade Amen Thompson? Washington trying to buy in with Trae Young, with Alex Sarr, with Anthony Davis. They're offering us Cam Whitmore in a Washington top 3 protected pick. If I could sneak 2 first-round picks out of this, get Washington's pick in 28, I would be all for this. I doubt they would do it. They're going to say no. They want Pelle Larsson. I'm not trading Pelle Larsson. No way. Could I get another first and 29 instead? They still want Pelle Larsson, but they would give me 3 first-round picks. Now, if we could get this done, and I would give you Drew Smith in this deal instead, do we have yourselves a deal? And they want Niko Jovic. What if I take out this first? We'll go Norman, Drew Smith in a second for Cam Whitmore and 2 first-round picks. They would want to do a swap in 29. What about Norman Powell, Drew Smith, Jovic in a second-round pick for Whitmore in 3 firsts? Would they be able to do this? They're still going to say no. I would take out this last first-round pick and do 2 firsts for Jovic and Drew Smith. And they still want to say no. They're going to do a swap. We're going to do this. Big time trade here in the offseason, sending away Powell, Drew Smith, Jovic, and a 2029 swap with Washington. We're going to be getting Cam Whitmore, Washington's top 3 protected first next year, and then they're unprotected in 28. This trade is getting done. We move on from Norman Powell. We send his ass over to the Washington Wizards. Okay, we load up on some picks now. That's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. All right, now it might be time to find a Tyler Hero trade. This is gonna be tough. Rob Dillingham in a first-round pick. Oh man, like honestly, bro, we might have to keep Tyler Hero. As bad as that sounds, we might have to keep him. Like goodness gracious, do I not want to keep? Boy, do I not want to keep Tyler Hero on the squad. But we might not have a choice right now, bro. And you know what? We're gonna have to hold on for Tyler for now. We're gonna try to maybe re-up his trade value just a little bit. He's on a 1-year deal. I will be looking to move on from Andrew Wiggins though for sure. We don't need another small forward on this team. Milwaukee will be offering me 2 firsts for Wiggins. They still have Giannis, so maybe they would be into doing something like that. You know what? We're gonna do this trade, sending Wiggins back to Golden State for Draymond Green. We're gonna be getting Draymond in a first-round pick from Golden State. Let's go back and let's do this trade for Wiggins, sending him over for Draymond Green and a first-round pick in 28. So now with Draymond, I guess he can come in here, and we have a Draymond expiring, so I guess we can just play Draymond at the backup 4, I guess, next to Bam Adebayo. I guess that's fine. We do need a backup center on this roster, and then with all these other positions, I think it's pretty smooth. So let's go get a backup center, and we should be good to go. Marvin Bagley, Drummond, Day'Ron Sharpe, I think would be a pretty fun piece. I'll give Day'Ron Sharpe $5 million a year. And he'll be accepting that, so not bad. I'll pick up another point guard just to have on the squad just in case somebody gets injured. I'll bring in like Ryan Nembhard. Sure, we can sign Ryan Nembhard. And then I'll bring in another power forward again just in case somebody gets injured. I'll bring in Carlo Maktovich on a minimum contract too. Okay, not bad. Rest of free agency, LeBron goes back, Harden goes back, Reeves goes to the Bulls. Player progression, we will see some nice green. This is what we want to see from the Heat, right? Jaquez goes up by 3. Yakachonis goes up by 6. Cam Whitmore even gets better, who we did get back in that trade. So not a bad piece whatsoever. Draymond does drop, but that's fine. He's on that 1-year contract. I kind of like where this team is at. You definitely get younger. Your oldest player is Bam Adebayo. He has 2 years left on his deal. It could get to a point where we might have to trade Bam as well. I would love to keep him around. I just don't know. All right, so right now it's looking like Mitchell. They want to start Mitchell over Yakachonis. I'm okay with it for now just because Yakachonis is getting 30 minutes a night off the bench. That's what 2K wants to do. So honestly, I'm fine with that. We'll go Mitchell, Hero, Jaquez, Bam, Ware, which is not bad at all. And then Yakachonis, Larson, Whitmore, Day'Ron Sharpe, And Braylon Mullins is going to get some PT to start this season, actually. Not bad at all. Not Zaire Williams. Definitely not. We'll get Braylon Mullins in there a little bit. Get him about 11 minutes a night. We'll go 10 for Braylon Mullins. Dayron Sharp can get about 15 a night because we are going to be starting Bam and Ware together once again. Cam Whitmore can get about 17. We'll go about 23 to Larson is fine. 27 to Yakachonis. Ware is going to get 29. Bam's going to get 33. And Jaquez can get 29 as well. All right, so that's what's going to be looking like here. Again, I want to up the shot tendency on Jaime once again. He needs to be one of our main guys going forward again. And we have Tyler back and healthy to start this season. 4 stars. Pace and space, we'll rock with that with Spo for now. And let's start simming once again. First win of the season, Tyler Hero gives me 30 and 7 for 10 from 3. So there is a possibility in the world as we do beat the Giannis Bucks still here with a, who did they have? Did we trade them somebody? I forget. Tyler Hero, 40 points, man. Like I said, bro, I was starting to say there's a world where we maybe keep Tyler around if we have a miracle and we're like all of a sudden really good at basketball. There is a world where we can keep him around. I just think defensively, it's just not going to be a possibility to win a championship like that. But he's averaging 20 points on extremely efficient to start this season. Our offense looks like it's kind of humming. We're 11-5. Let's sim about 20 games through and see where we're actually at. We are going to be looking to be 15-6. We'll sim one more game here. 16-6 to start the season, man. You know, I can't really complain about that. Cam Whitmore, big game against the Celtics right here. We actually beat the Celtics twice. Heat fans know that is a big time thing, beating the Celtics. We never do. We're the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference right now in the start of year number 2. How could I go out there and switch a bunch of things up, make some trades as of right now if we're the 1 seed? Tyler Hero leading this team. I'll look at the stats at the halfway point of the season. Let's sim to the trade deadline, y'all. All right, well, we are approaching the trade deadline and we are 33-19 here, which is a very, very impressive record. I do say so myself. And we are still going to be a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. So we're going to explore the Tyler trades again. You got to sell high on him. If I were to talk to Tyler right now in contract extensions, he would want 4 years, 28 million. Bam, we're going to re-sign eventually. Not right now. We have to pay Jaquez. We have to pay Pelle Larsson, who I will extend right now. I'm going to give Pelle Larsson a 3-year deal. We'll bring this down to like 4.75. I think that's a perfect contract for Pelle to come off the bench. So if we trade Tyler right now, he's having a season where he's averaging 18 points per game on 50, 40, 90. He's having a good season. Again, if a team wants to give me a first-round pick for him, I would be all for that. I would love to get Trey Murphy on this team. Is there a world they would do a Trey Murphy, Tyler Hero swap? Like, I would absolutely love to do this. They honestly might just do it straight out here. I'll give them a second-round pick, and they're going to agree to that. So we trade Tyler Hero straight up for Trey Murphy. And I just like the fit better. He's on a 3-year, 87 million contract. He's shooting damn near the same shooting splits. He's averaging the same amount of points. And I just like his size and defense a little bit better. So now Trey Murphy's going to slide into that 2 position for Tyler Hero. How is Braylon Mullins playing on the season? He's actually shooting pretty well. His per 36 numbers are 18-7. So that's pretty fun for him. I will cut this rotation down to 9 for the second half of the year. Let me mess with these minutes a little bit. All right, so stats halfway through. Bam giving you 19, 9, and 3, having a good season. Jaquez 17, 4, and 4 for Jaime. Trey Murphy, obviously you saw his stats. Kel'el Ware giving you 16 and 11, shooting 38% from 3, 85 from the line. So Ware's having a great season. Yakachonis, when he gets an extended role, like I said, 13.5, 3, and 5 on 43% from 3. He's definitely got to be a building block moving forward. Larson is solid once again. Whitmore actually having a pretty good year, and so is Dayron Sharp is actually not, but he's all right. We have a top 6 overall offense. Our defense is number 6 as well, and we have a 7.8 differential, which is the best in the NBA. So that's all the trades we're going to be making at the halfway point of this season. Let's get to the playoffs, man. Let's get to the second half of the season. Maybe we can surprise some teams in the playoffs. We did have Bam Adebayo being an all-star this year as well, which is cool. All right, closing out this season here, and this Miami team is going to be going 53-29 at the end of the season. Cade Cunningham wins MVP. Darren Peterson is your rookie. AJ Dubance, 6th man of the year on Atlanta. Wemby is your DPOY. Reese Shea wins most improved. Anthony Edwards is your clutch player, and Chris Finch wins coach of the year. All NBA first team, second team, and third team. We do see Bam Adebayo making all NBA third team. That's good to see him back on the right track. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists for Bam Adebayo. And he obviously is going to be there on defensive second team as well. So Bam, hard to trade Bam when he's playing like that. You know what I mean? And with this Miami team did finish the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference, going 53-23. Only 2 games back behind the 1 seed, just a year removed from all this shit with the Miami Heat. So I think this is a pretty good success right now. We just got to keep building on it. One more look at stats on the end of the season if you were curious to see. Hawk has really stepped up, man. From 12 points to 18 points, that's a big time step up. 36% from 3. Jaime, he needs to hit that jump shot, and it seems like it's going well for him now. Trey Murphy, solid, man, solid. Okay, Cleveland in round number 1. This time we're the 3 seed and they're the 6 seed. It would really be nice to be able to beat this Cavs team in year number 2. We lost in 5 to him last year, but I don't know. Game number 1 is going to go to us. 30 from Kalo Ware, man. Stepping up in a big time way. 29 and 10 for Bam, 22 for Yakachonis. Amazing right there. We are going to go up 2-1 in this one, and look at Kalo Ware, man. 31 and 11 is just sickening for my big Bam right here. Game number 3, we are going to go up 3-0. 34 and 9 from Bam Adebayo. And look what happens, Heat fans, when you got yourself a point guard that's getting real PT. Yakachonis, 21-5-5 in that first round, man. That's amazing. And we beat the Cavs in 5. On to round number 2. Brooklyn might beat Atlanta here, and their game 7, they just blew a 3-1. So we almost got really lucky and were able to play the Brooklyn Nets, but we will be playing the Atlanta Hawks. Alexander Walker, Dyson Daniels, Reese Shea Johnson, Okongwu, and they do have AJ DeBance off the bench. Yeah, that's a nice team right there. I do think we are a little bit better, though. I'm not gonna lie. Game number 1 against Atlanta will go to us. We win by 13 points. Cam Whitmore, actually surprising. Really good game for him right there. 1-1 series. We are going to go up 2-1 in the series. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. And we are on our brink of going back to the conference finals. We do not get game 5, so we will have a game 6, but we're very close to getting back to the conference finals, man, where the Heat have been just a few years ago. 5-point game. We have the lead in this one, and we will be pulling away, going to the conference finals just in year number 2 for the Miami Heat. And it's thanks to this man right here, Kalo Ware. Going absolutely crazy. Into the conference finals, we have to play a 5-seeded Orlando Magic team at Battle of Florida. Suggs, Bane, Da Silva, Banchero, and Wendell Carter. Where is Franz Wagner? Is he injured? We might have gotten very lucky. Franz Wagner is injured as of right now, so that's pretty big time. Massive game right here. Game 1 will go to the Miami Heat. 30 and 7 for Yakachonis. We're up 2-0. We are up 3-0, and the Miami Heat are sweeping the conference finals, getting back into the NBA finals. No, Yakachonis is day to day. Okay, this has not came in a good time. He's been playing so well in the playoffs. He can play through it though, right? I think he can play through it. Will we have the Spurs game 7, and we will play the Timberwolves. Okay, this is going to be a tough series. Bam wins the ECF MVP. Minnesota, man, they won 59 games on the season. They're the 1 seed. DiVincenzo, Edwards, Ayo, Randall, and Reed. And then off the bench, they will have Jaden McDaniels, Gobert. This is a really good team. Game number 1 is going to go to Timberwolves. 35 for Randall. We lose by 5 points right there. Bam had a great game as well, but it's not enough. Game number 2, we tied up at once. Massive game from Bam and Ware right here. Can you go up 2-1 in this series? No, you cannot. We lose by 13. Ant goes for 54, bro. All right, let's cut this down to an 8-man rotation. I'm going to play Day'Ron Sharpe these last few minutes. Give him about 15 there. Bam and Ware got to play all the minutes in the world. All right, here we go. Huge, and I mean massive game 4, and we are able to tie it up at 2s. 28 for Yakachonis, going crazy. Come on, y'all. Go up 3-2 in a series. I'm actually going to simcast this one right here because this is an absolutely important game 5. We got the lead heading into the 4th quarter, and we are going to be able to win game 5 and go up 3-2 in a series, man. 31 and 10 for Bam Adebayo, 23 and 8 for Kalo Ware. You just got to win one more game, y'all. You just got to win one more game and you'll be NBA champions, man. Win it right here. I don't want to go to game 7. Just get it done. We're getting kind of dusted in this one, and we are going to... Oh, we brought it back. Not enough to win this one. We got ourselves a game 7, man. Here we go, y'all. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. This is what it comes down to. You're in game 7 of the NBA Finals. Lock in and go get it done. We're down by 13 in the first half, and we are getting kind of smoked here in back-to-back games. You were up 3-2 in the series. You got to bring it back. You got to be able to tighten up. It's a close-ass game. A top in here. All right, man. Here we go. 2:54 left in this one. Let's see how this team performs in action. Julius Randle backdoor to Gobert, and he punches on Ware. Damn. Ware has been playing really good basketball, though, I will say. Screen from Cass. Murphy going all the way. Getting locked up by Ant. Jaquez with a clean look at a tray ball. Big shot. He misses. All right. DiVincenzo's playing through an injury here. Tie game 2 minutes to go. Ant on Trey Murphy going to work, trying to get to his spot. Good D by Trey Murphy staying in front, and he gets Euroed by, and Kalower just got punched on. Okay, that's not great. Somebody needs to stop Anthony Edwards right now. Why is Bam Adebayo not in the game? All right, man, 2-point game. No Bam still in the game. Did Bam foul out, bro? Like, he must have fouled out in this one. Bam Adebayo in game 7 has fouled out, bro. That is unacceptable. That is going to make this a whole lot more difficult to win this game here. Down by 2. Our offense is just not looking good right now at all. Oh, gosh. Davion Mitchell with the screen from Kalower. He's going to get it. What is Davion doing? Where? You got to step back and hit the tray ball. Big time shot from the year 3 big. Huge shot from Kalower. Edwards all the way. Corner to McDaniels. McDaniels over to DiVincenzo. Jaquez guarding Randall. Tough guard for Jaime Jaquez here. Tough, good defense by him. Good defense and good rebound by Jaquez. Trey Murphy in transition. Over to Jaquez. Back to Murphy. Over to Davion. Over to Jaquez. Jaquez going to work on Randall. Over to Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy blows by. Pull up midi on Ant. He misses it. That would have been a big time shot. Edwards pull up midi. That's cash. He misses. Ware with the rebound. 40 seconds left. A bucket here might put it away. Jaquez going to work on Randall. Back to Davion Mitchell. Over to Trey. Trey pulls the 3. Gets knocked over. No call. 30 seconds left. Heat got to get a stop here. Ball down to Pelle Larsson. Steals it. Pelle Larsson steals the ball. Let's go, Pelle. Jaquez knocks down these free throws, and we got ourselves a championship on the brink. The first one is in. The second one is up. And it is no good. Jaquez misses the second one. Not going to call a timeout. Ant in transition. Pull up midi for Ant. And he's going to miss another one. Ant missed 2 pull up midis. Kalel knocks down these 2 free throws. We have a championship locked up. The first one's good. The second one for Ware is up. And it's good. You get a stop. You get a rebound. You win the game for the Miami Heat. Edwards. 15 to go. They got to go quick. Gets a clean look at a pull up 3. And Ant's going to stick the pull-up 3. Davion's got to hit these free throws. Big free throw for Davion. He sticks it. Second one is up for Davion Mitchell. He's got to hit both, and he does. Keeps it a 3-point game. The most they can do is send it to OT. 7 seconds left. McDaniels with a clean look at a 3. And oh my God, Jaden McDaniels sticks the tray to tie the game. If this game goes into overtime and there's no Bam Adebayo, the Heat might lose this. Bro, you cannot make this up right now. You just needed one stop. 5 seconds left. Who do you go to? Davion with the ball. Davion's going to take the shot. 3 seconds left. Jaquez contested 3, and he misses it. And we have overtime. The Heat were so close to winning, bro. Let's go back to the Simcast for about a minute or 2 and see how the first few minutes goes in overtime. The Heat have the lead. It's a close game again. 2:30 left. Anthony Edwards has 50 right now. This is an all-time classic in the NBA Finals. Jaquez 29-11. Ware 29. Yakachonis 29 as well. Randall over to Ant. Over to Reed in the corner. The pin down screen to DiVincenzo. Gets a clean look at a 3. And Dante DiVincenzo hits a big time triple to put the Wolves up by 2. Larsson with the screen from Ware. Larsson back to Ware. Open 3 for Ware. He's got to stick it. Kel'el Ware has been magnificent. When you need Kel'el Ware, he steps up in a big time way. You cannot make this up for Kel'el Ware. Naz Reid. Naz Reid attacking Jaime Jaquez. He's got the size matchup. Hop step goes up. Naz Reid misses the easy bunny. Miami in transition. Pelle Larsson crossed over. Oh my God. Are you stupid? Heat up by 3. Anthony Edwards getting to his spot. Moves him out the way. And Kel'el Ware with the block. Right to Randall. Randall misses it. Rebound Ware. This guy Kel'el Ware has been a superstar in this game. Mitchell with the screen from Ware. Mitchell down to Jaquez. Jaquez going to work, spin, hook, Jaquez. Oh my God, Miami's coming alive. This is an absolute movie. Edwards attacking, step back, midi, no good, rebound Ware, and that should be the game. One more bucket should end it. Jaquez, top of the key. Ooh, almost put it away. Still got to get a stop here. Edwards, pull up midi, no good, rebound Reed, back over to Randall, 30 seconds left. Ant, step back 3. Ant misses. Rebound Gobert. Back to Ant. Another try. He hits it. Oh my goodness. Second one's up for Trey Murphy. He hits both. Makes it a 4-point game. Minnesota's still got plenty of time on the clock to make something happen. 21 seconds to go is more than enough time. Ant gets another clean look at a 3. He doesn't take it. He's trying to attack off the dribble. Oh, goes up. Can't get it to go. And that is going to do it. The Miami Heat are going to be your NBA champions with 2 seconds left. Let's hop in. And that's going to do it, y'all. I can't believe we got it done in year number 2 with the Miami Heat, bro. Year number 2. GMOD is the go to this shit, man. Khalil Ware deserves that finals MVP. It's probably going to go Bam Adebayo. Let's see who ends up winning it. Bam holding the trophy. Hey, Draymond Green on the team. I forgot about that shit too. And Bam Adebayo will take home your finals MVP, baby. This shit makes me want to believe in a Heat organization, man. Khalil Ware, what a game. There it is, y'all. Stamped into history. 25, 10, and 3 for Bam Adebayo. Locks down finals MVP. We got to take a look at those NBA finals stats, because Khalil Ware was amazing as well. Look what happens when you trade Tyler Hero, y'all. Look what happens. That shit ain't enough for me, though. We did get it done in the second year. I want more, though. Let's go try to build a dynasty. All right, so I had to go. I'm back recording this the next day. And where do we leave off? Oh, yeah, winning a championship. That's right. LeBron James finally retires. Goodbye. Steph Curry, Durant. I'm going to override these guys. KD and Steph aren't going to retire after this year. Draft lottery is here. And yeah, remember that Washington unprotected pick that we traded for? Yeah, it's number 2 odds right now. That's how you GM, bro. We traded Norman Powell and we got Washington's unprotected after winning the NBA Finals, baby. And now we're going to walk away with the number 4 overall pick in the NBA draft. Point guard, I feel like we're chill. Shooting guard, not bad. Small forward, not bad. We could probably look for a power forward or maybe another big, maybe. I don't know. I think we just take best available. Is there any way we can move up and take my man Stokes number 1? Because I would definitely take Stokes number 1, but I don't think we really need to. Let's see. First overall pick in the draft will be Tyron Stokes. Number 2 is going to get traded away to the Pelicans for Jaren and Lauri Markkanen, and they're going to draft Baba. That's probably who I would have taken. Stephen goes number 3, and here we are at number 4. Murray and then I usually get Murray and then 2. Christian Collins is pretty fun. I think I'm going to take Christian Collins. I don't usually get him. Bruce Branch is a stud too, though. Damn. I'm going to draft Christian Collins at pick number 4. I think that's a really good pickup for the Miami Heat. He's going to slide in there. 76 overall. He's going to play right behind Jaquez, and now we can probably move on from Cam Whitmore too. I forgot we had him, so he can get up out of here. So I will pick up his option qualifying just to probably end up trading him, to be honest with you. I do have to pay Javi Jaquez here, who wants 23 million. I don't think I'm going to bring back Cam Whitmore. Like I said, Davion will give a 3-year extension to. We'll go about 4.25. Jaime wants 21 million. We're going to front load Jaime's contract here. 21 flat, front load it. Let's see if he accepts that. And we will get both of them back. So we do pay both of our guys. And we do have a little bit of money left over. So right now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11. I need another backup power forward here. We'll pick up like Deuce McBride on the mid-level exception, and we'll look to maybe trade him for a power forward. I'm gonna try to get Sadiq Bey here if I can. They want a first-round pick. Absolutely not happening. They can take on Gary Trent, and they'll get that done. So we just flip away Deuce McBride, Gary Trent, and we pick up Sadiq Bey to play backup power forward. I don't hate that. That's a pretty good pickup there. So Giannis goes to the Lakers. Anybody other switch teams? Kyrie goes to the Rockets. Kevin Durant is a Piston, so a lot of player signings here. Tyler Hero, what's he doing on the Pelicans, man? We traded him at the halfway point. He hasn't even done much yet. All right, player progression is big time. We have a lot of young guys that's going to progress probably, and we do see some progression right there. Jaime goes up 2. Yaku goes up 5. Braylon Mullins also goes up 5, so he's probably getting some rotation minutes here. Team looks solid, bro. Team looks solid. Again, we won the finals last year, and I don't think this team is good enough to go back-to-back, but you never know. So taking a look at the rotation here, Yaku 84 overall, 37 minutes a night. We want to make this a 10-man rotation probably. So we'll go Yakichonis, Murphy, Jaquez, Adebayo Ware is perfect. And then Mullins, Sadiq Bey, Braylon Mullins, Trey Jones, Larson, and Davion. No, I think we're going to cut Trey Jones' ass out the rotation. And honestly, I'm just going to trade Trey Jones, to be honest with you. I don't really need him here. Yeah, I'm going to get this Cavs first round lottery protected pick in 2030 and Sam Merrill for Trey Jones. Cool. All right, now that should open up the minutes here. Yakichonis, Murphy, starting 5. Sadiq Bey, Braylon Mullins, Larson, Mitchell, and Day'Ron Sharpe. Are they having Pele run the 3, or Braylon Mullins goes up 2 at a small forward, Larson goes up 2, so we'll get Pele Larson. He's a little bit bigger, a little bit stockier. So all right, we're gonna do something like this for the starting lineup rotation numbers here. We got to pay Bam Adebayo. I believe his contract, we're able to extend him as of right now, and he wants 3 years, 30 million. pretty easy signing for me. Just flat rate it. Beautiful. All right, so we got Bam locked his ass up. We don't need to worry about Trey Murphy as of right now, and I think we're ready to good to go. System Pro is going to be looking like 4 stars, pace and space under Coach Spo, and let's get into Simmons, man. First game of the season is going to be a big time win. Khalil Ware, 25 and 10. Oh, I wanted Christian Collins to get some burn this year, didn't I? That's who I was forgetting in my thing. We probably should play Christian Collins a little bit. I think we're just gonna, I don't think he's gonna play this first year, unfortunately, which is fine. Yaku, 29, 8 and 8, bro. Come on, I need more of that, my boy. All right, let's see what this team's looking like after about 20 games into the season. 14 and 5. Can we go 15 and 5? No, we cannot. Okay, so 14 and 6, about 20 games into the season, and we are sitting at the 3 seed. So hopefully we can be here for the whole entire season. Take a look at some of these box scores here. It looks like it's a lot of spread scoring with the occasional 25 guy. Like Bam and Ware seems like they're going to be doing their thing as well. Ware has been outstanding, giving you 17 and 10 on 40% from 3 to start this season. So he has really stepped up in a big time way. Yakachonis. Wow. Now we are only 20 games into the season, but Kaz Yakachonis is giving you 22, 4 and 7 on incredible efficiency, bro. Wow. We're at the deadline as of right now. 36 and 16 is going to be the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Going to be the number 3 overall seed in the whole entire NBA. Really good home team. Subpar road team, I would say we need to be a little bit better than that. Good in the conference as well. All right, stats halfway through. Take a look at him. Everyone here is having a good season. Very solid season. Braylon Mullins in his first year, and he's playing really good basketball. Really good efficiency. I'm glad we're getting him some PT. Larson, I feel like we could almost cut out Larson in the rotation to replace him with Christian Collins. 2K doesn't do Pelle Larson justice. He really is a winning player. Sadiq Bey, probably going to look to move on from him right now. Not really giving us some good production at that backup 4. Like, honestly, I would do this for Yaxel Lenonboard just to see if he has any more juice in him. Getting a little bit, I mean, he's already 25, so I don't know. I mean, I could do Sadiq Bey for Toumani Camara straight up, see if Sadiq Bey or if Toumani Camara has a little bit any more juice. I think I'm gonna do this just because he's playing better. So Sadiq Bey for Camara straight up. Let's get that done. I'm gonna cut this down to a 9-man for the second half of the season here, and we're just gonna rock something like this here. See what Kamara's got for us in the second half of the season. I mean, 40 and 10 for Yakachonis. I'm just so proud. This is like a Miami Heat like fever dream, bro. Bam, Ware, and Yakachonis going absolutely stupid, bro. Like fever dream, straight fever dream, man. No Tyler on the squad. No Norman Powell. Like, it's just crazy. No Jovic. All right, well, we end the season 58 and 24. Wemby does win MVP. Baba does win Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I would have drafted him, man. He would have been a stud for us. Age of Advance is your 6th man once again. Wemby, another DPOY. Most improved does go to Rob Dillingham. And Tyrese Halliburton wins clutch player. Okay, All-NBA first team. Second team, Darren Peterson's there, and third team, we don't have any All-NBA guys, so no Bam Adebayo making it, unfortunately. And as for defense, Jalen Duren, I was going to say, Khalil Ware and Bam Adebayo both make all defensive second team. Ware averaged 16 and 10, 2 blocks a game. Bam gave you 19 and 9 and stealing a block, so really good season out of our 2 bigs. And we were the 1 seed, obviously, in the Eastern Conference. By 3 games, 58 and 24, Atlanta was the 2 seed. So I feel pretty confident in our abilities to go back to the finals, at least. Stats for the rest of the guys on the season. Yaku did finish 22, 4 and 7 on 47% from 3. 50, 40, 90 is nuts. He's an absolute stud. Bam Ware, Jaquez, another 16, 4 and 4 season. And then Trey Murphy, 14 on decent shooting splits. Could look to maybe move on from Trey Murphy, maybe in the offseason. Braylon Mullins, really good season again. Larson, and then the rest of the guys here. As for team stats, we had a top 3 overall offense in the league. Defensively, we were top 5. And we had the tied with the 3 teams for actually the best point differential at 11. Detroit's an 8 seed coming in here in round number 1. So this could be a tough round 1 matchup. Maybe this won't be as tough as I think. Yeah, their team is not good. They got Killian Hayes getting big time minutes in the playoffs, so that is not going to cut it. They do take game number 1 though. We lose by 7 points. Cade goes for 40. We just got to contain Cade Cunningham and we'll be chilling. 1-1 series here. Okay, let's go up 2-1 in the series, please. And can we go up 3-1? And can we get out in 5? No, we can't. Okay, all right, tough round 1 series here. I will simcast this. It's getting a little sketchy, bro. Up 3-2. You don't want to blow a first round matchup. That would be absolutely an all-time disappointment. And we're gonna have a game 7 here, bro, in round number 1. Like, come on, bro. Game 7, Detroit Pistons in round number 1. Do not lose in round 1 to an 8 seed, bro, after being the 1 seed. Like, please tighten up. Close game again. The Pistons are making this a battle We got to tighten up and get out of here with a dub, and that's exactly what we do. We win by 13 points, thank God, and we get it done there. That was almost really, really bad. All right, here we go. Round number 2 against Cleveland in the second round. James Harden's down to a 79 overall. Still got a pretty good squad, though. No Evan Mobley anymore, or is he injured? Evan Mobley's injured, so we really got to take advantage of this first few games without Evan Mobley. Game 1 does go to them. Of course, we drop it. Like, how? That's crazy. Game number 2 is going to tie it up at once here. 34 and 10 for Yakachonis, 34 and 11 for Kalo Ware. We go up 2-1 in the series, go up 3-1, and we'll be getting out of there in hopefully 6 games. Yes, beautiful. 6 games, and we are back into the conference finals. Toronto Raptors should be able to knock off them pretty easily. They're the 3 seed. They do take game number 1. We've been getting off to slow starts to the start of these series, man. I'm playing an 8-man rotation for the rest of the playoffs, bro. Bam's got to get more minutes, bro, respectfully. All right, here we go. Game number 2. We are going to be able to tie it up at once. Toronto Raptors got nothing on us, and we're down 2-1, bro. Like, we are not playing great in the playoffs. Yakachonis, what are you doing, bro? Horrible game. Massive game 4, and we are able to tie it up at 2s. Massive game 5, and we are going up 3-2 in the series. 20-20 game for Kalo Ware, and we'll simcast game 6. All right. I don't know. It feels like we might have another game 7 unless we can bring this back and bust it open in the 4th, and that's exactly what we do again. Up by 10, we blow it out in the 4th, and we're back to the NBA Finals for 2 consecutive seasons. Yakachonis is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We got the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals here. Playoff stats so far: Yaku, Bam, Ware, Hakes. A lot of spread scoring from our top 7. One thing about this up-and-coming series here is that Bam and Ware are going to have to play heavy minutes here against Wembanyama. That's just what's going to happen. San Antonio Spurs won 61 games this season. De'Aaron Fox, Castle, Vassell, Carter Bryant, and Wembanyama. Really, really good team. Off the bench, they are going to have Dylan Harper and Anthony Simons. We got to tighten the hell up. Here we go. Game number 1 against San Antonio does go to them. We lose by 6 points right there. Wembanyama didn't have a good game, and we still lost. That is really, really not a good sign at all. And we are going to be able to tie it up at once. Here we win by 10 points, 30-14 for Ware. Can we go up 2-1 against the Spurs? Yes, we can. Ware has been dogging Wemby these first few games. Go up 3-1. Oh my God, the Miami Heat are here, baby. 32 for Jaime Jaquez, 27 and 11 for Kalo Ware. And the Miami Heat will be... All right, don't blow a 3-1. You cannot blow a 3-1 lead here. Just get 1 win in the next 2. That's all you got to do. We have the lead in heading into the 4th quarter. The Spurs take it back. We have a close game here. 2 minutes left. Let's hop into a game 6. All right, Anthony Simons with the ball. Pin down screen for LeBaron and Phylon. He sticks the tray to put them up by 3. That's a big-time shot. We don't have Yaku in the game here. Pelle Larson over to Kalo Ware on Wembanyama. Kalo Ware looking to get a bucket on Wemby. Pin down screen for Braylon Mullins. Braylon Mullins, clean look at a 3 from a 40% 3-point shooter, and he can't knock it down. Kalo Ware, good D on Wemby, but Wemby is just too good. We got to call a timeout. Yakachonis, we'll see how he plays. He immediately turns the ball over, bro. Not a good start. Wembanyama, Euro step blocked by Kalo Ware. Big time play by Ware. Jaquez running the break in transition. Over to Yaku in the corner. Doesn't take the 3. Down to Bam Adebayo, who's got a mismatch with Santi Aldama. Spin, and he goes up and he gets the buck. We can still win this game if we lock in, though. Wembanyama, guarded by Kalo Ware, trying to take him off the dribble. Euro step in Wemby. Oh my God. We got to get the rebound, and we somehow do. Wemby's a freak. Yakachonis, screen from Bam. Cast down to Bam, working on Santi Aldama again. The same move, and Bam is abusing Santi Aldama down low. Dylan Harper attacking Yakachonis down to Ware. Or down to Wemby. Ware gets lost on it. And yeah, Wemby's a problem, bro. Like, that's just what it is. Back to a 3-point game. We got to feed Bam once again. Bam is abusing. Oh no, great help from Wemby. And he gets the block. Castle all the way. Euro over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama attacking Ware off the dribble. Goes up, and that's not a foul. Oh my goodness, man. Game's still not over yet, but we got to go really, really quick here. Yakachonis over to Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy, clean look. Can't get it to go. And we got a game 7. Game 7 it is against the San Antonio Spurs. Classic, bro. Like I told you, it's a classic Heat Spurs series, man. NBA Finals. Simcast it. Game 7. Winner wins the finals. If we win, we go back-to-back. If not, that would be upsetting. That's all it is. We have the lead into the 3rd quarter. Can we have it into the 4th quarter? The Spurs are trying to come back. It's a tie point. It's a tie game with 9 minutes left in this one. 1-point game. It's an absolute dogfight. And we're going to have to hop in again with 1:40 left. Why is Caleb Houston in the game? No. Oh my God. Yakachonis just fried Dylan Harper off the dribble. But why is Caleb Houston in the game? He has never played a minute for us. this is not happening right now. We have subs in the game or something? Because why is Caleb Houston in the game? All right, well, I don't know what's going on here. I got to make sure these substitutions are right because I'm not going to let my team get fried because of this. Where is Bam Adebayo? He fouled out again in game 7. Didn't Bam foul out against the Wolves in a game 7 last year? Like, he's got to chill with this shit. We got to get a stop here. Anthony Simons in the game. Wembanyama is in the game as well. Dylan Harper guarded by Yakachonis. Dylan Harper back to Anthony Simons. Looking to get a bucket on Trey Murphy. Good D. Caleb Houston switches on to him. Good D by Caleb Houston. My PS5 is too hot again. Caleb Houston going to miss that. Or Anthony Simons going to miss that. Okay, Caleb Houston, show me what you got, bro. Spot minutes in a game 7 with a minute left, bro. Come on. Yakachonis attacking Dylan Harper. Trying to put the moves on him. Trying to blow by him. He can't. Got to cough the ball up, Yakachonis. Come on. Somebody got to cut for him or something. Caleb Houston down to Hawkins. Over to Trey Murphy. Trey's got to put a shot up over Anthony Simons. Trey Murphy can't get it to go. 50 seconds left, tie game. Or up by 2. Anthony Simons looking to get a bucket. Wemby wide open. He doesn't hit him because Anthony Simons got tunnel vision on the hoop. He doesn't know how to pass. Anthony Simons is actively scamming the game for the San Antonio Spurs. What is Anthony Simons doing? I don't know, but I'll take it. Yakachonis over to Hawkins. Hawkins with the deep 2. Can't get it to go. We got Ware switched on to Simons. That means that Yakachonis is guarding Wemby, but Anthony Simons is literally actively scamming the game. I love how bad 2K is because we just won the NBA Finals because of how shit that Anthony Simons is. 2 free throws and we win the game. First one's up for Cass. And it's going to drop. Just got to hit this second one and we win the NBA Finals again. He hits both. That's going to do it, y'all. Back-to-back NBA Finals victories. We win right there. Yakachonis 26-12-6. And your Miami Heat are back-to-back NBA champions, bro. And Cass Yakachonis in year number 3 wins Finals MVP. Fever dream for the Miami Heat, y'all. Oh my God, new era Heat basketball. And we got 2 in a row, baby. Let's go get a 3rd in a row. This has been so much fun for me, bro. I'm loving this. And if you made it to this point in the video, man, make sure to drop a like on the video because this is a dub for me so far. Heat fans, I know y'all lit right now. All right, Draft Lotto is here. And I believe we do have a lottery pick for that Washington pick because we did get both of them. We also got that Golden State pick for when we traded for Draymond for Wiggins. So these picks are really showing up when it matters. We have the 11th pick in the draft and we have pick number 14 and 28. All right, so I definitely think we could look to maybe make some draft decisions here. There's a lot of guys I could like. Obviously not going to get any of these top guys. Maybe Paul would be pretty nice pick up here if we can get him as a backup for pick number 8. We might as well just wait it out at this point. I mean, we might as well wait it out. And our guy is still here. I'm taking Paul here, 76 overall. At the age of 20 out of Kansas, power forward. And then at pick 14, let's draft somebody else, Jordan Page. I like Jordan Page. Let's end up just drafting Jordan Page. So we get a few picks here. We end up walking out of here with Paul, Jordan Page, and this guy right here. We'll see what they can turn into, if anything. We can pay Khalil Ware, give him his big old bag. He only wants 12 million. You know what? I'll give him 13 because he's been great this video. So we'll give Khalil Ware $13 million. I think I might look to maybe move Trey Murphy in this offseason here. Really get a stout starting shooting guard. I think if we can get that, would be pretty fire. I also do need a backup center. So maybe look for a package of maybe like Trey Murphy and Pelle Larsson because I do think that Christian Collins is ready to play backup small forward for us. I mean, an absolute like ideal perfect fit would be VJ Edgecombe. Now, if I could get VJ Edgecombe, I might cry. Trey Murphy, they can't take on the money. Oh, because he hasn't got paid yet. Damn, that's an L. All right, well, the other guy I had in mind possibly was Stephon Castle because he did get paid. This would have to take up a lot here. It would have to be, where is he at? Where's my boy at? Pelle Larsson would have to be in this deal. So Trey Murphy, Pelle Larsson. We'll give you Jordan Page. We just drafted 3 stars trade value. I will also give you Sam Merrill in this deal if you're interested. They don't or not interested. I'll give you 1 first-round pick, 2 first-round pick, 3 first-round pick. Oh my God, it got it done. I did not think that was gonna work. So the only players we trade here are Trey Murphy, Pelle Larsson, and Jordan Page, the rookie. We trade away a bunch of first-round picks, but that's fine. We land our stout shooting guard, who is perfect for this team, right? Paid up. We don't have to worry about the money. We got Braylon Mullins as the backup. We moved on from Pelle Larsson to bring in Christian Collins to play full-time backup small forward. And we just got to get a backup center, and I think we are good to go. None of these guys I really do love here. So let's do like a little sign and trade. Sign Santi Aldama. Cool, we'll pick up Santi Aldama. And we should be looking to go in three-peat, especially now with Stephon Castle. So Aldama, Dort get thrown into the trade finder looking for that backup center. Musa Diabate, Niederhauser, low-key not bad. Yeah, ooh, Thomas Sorber. Thomas Sorber is interesting. Yeah, I think we're gonna go grab Thomas Sorber. I don't usually get Thomas Sorber. He's still really young, 79 overall. Let's go get Thomas Sorber out of Georgetown to play backup center for us. I bet. Warriors land Luka Doncic, which is pretty crazy. Nuggets get Ja Morant. Okay, a lot of player movement here, which is pretty insane. Player progression should show us a bunch of green once again, as we do see Castle going up. Bam does drop. Yakachonis up 3. Up 4 for Braylon Mullins. Thomas Sorber's up 3. Christian Collins is up 5. Ware's up 1. Sorber's up 3. Like, yeah, we're ready to go, man. We are ready to go. Braylon Mullins got food poisoning. Damn. 10-man rotation here. Yakachonis, Castle, Jaquez, Bam, and Thomas Sorber. I do want Ware to start still, not Thomas Sorber. And then off the bench is going to be Braylon Mullins, Sorber, Collins, Kamara, and Davion. Yeah, I think that's totally fine. We'll give Collins about 18 minutes a night. Sorber can get about 22. Braylon Mullins is cool at 28 low-key. I want Bam to get 30. We'll go 28 to Ware. Yaku needs 31 plus. Castle needs 31 plus. Jaquez, Bam. All right, we'll do something like this. System Pro looking at 4.5 stars, pace and space under Coach Spo. Now with Stephon Castle here. What's Castle's shot tendency? 65. We'll get that up just a little bit, and we should be good to go for the start of the NBA season. This should only make us better adding Stephon Castle to the squad. Might take us a few weeks to kind of get acclimated together, but we should end up being really good in the long run. We are really good in the long run. 18-4 to start the season, which is just absolutely insane. We were able to even beat the San Antonio Spurs right here. Castle just adds another element to this team. Defense, passing, rebounding. Like, the guy can do it all. Just so much playmaking on this team, so much shooting, so much defense. This team's absolutely insane. All right, well, we are at the trade deadline here, and this team is 39-12, so not too many moves to be made. We are the 2 seed. Atlanta is the 1, so we do have to watch out for them. I'll go over stats and all that at the end of the season. Christian Collins giving you 14 points in his first year actually playing is crazy. So I'm glad we did move on from Pelle Larsson, because he's a stud. He doesn't average a rebound, doesn't average assists. He just goes out there and gets straight bucks. You feel me? No really moves to be made here at the halfway point. Let's just head to the end of the season. Go get another championship, man. All right, season is wrapping. Wembanyama wins another MVP. Marcus Spears wins Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Collier, 6-man. Wemby wins DPOY. Dash Daniels most improved. Jason Tatum clutch player, and the Hawks ended up winning 67 games on the season, which is a little concerning. We have to watch out for them for sure. All NBA first team, second team, and third team. Would you look at that? Kaz Yakachonis, all NBA third team, 20 points per game, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 assists on 52, 40, 94 splits. What a great season from Kaz Yakachonis. I mean, he's been absolutely unbelievable this video. Only at the age of 22 as well, still. 66-16. We're only 1 game back on the 1 seed, so the best record of the video by far. We are still an absolutely dynamic team here heading into the playoffs. So stats on the season: Yakachonis, Castle 19 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists for Steph Castle. Bam give you 17-7. Jaquez 16-4-4. Braylon Mullins was 15-5 on 50 on really good efficiency. Christian Collins, good rookie season. Khalil Ware down to 13-9, and then Sorber gave you some good quality minutes. So did Toumani Camara. All right, best overall offense in the NBA, top 3 defense, and a 16.5 point differential tied with Atlanta. So it's us and it's Atlanta, really. Round number 1, we do have the Chicago Bulls. Should be a breeze. Giddey and Bruce Branch are their top 2 guys here. Don't really have to worry about either one of them. Should be able to get out there pretty easily. We win in 5. Round number 2 against Toronto. Jaime Jaquez is day-to-day. We'll just let the CPU rebuild that rotation here. He's still going to play through it anyway, so that's fine. Okay, game number 1 does go to us. We go up 2-0, and we should be winning here in 5 games, and we do. All right, back to the conference finals for 3 straight seasons at least to play the obviously 67-win Atlanta Hawks, who have Alexander Walker, Daniels, Reese, Shea Johnson, and Okongwu, and I believe they have AJ DeBanis off the bench. They do, and Jaden Ivey. So this team is really solid. Again, I do think we are better than them, though. I need Bam and Ware to be playing more than this, respectfully. Like, Bam and Ware was the reason why we went far in the playoffs last year. They just got to play. Game number 1 will go to us. DeBanis drops 35. It's not enough. Yakachonis 27-12. Game number 2, they do tie it up at 1s here. Okay, can we get game number 3? Yes, we can. Beautiful game from Braylon Mullins off the bench. We are going to go up 3-1 in this one. 31 from Bam. And we will get... man, I keep thinking we're going to win in 5, but we never do. You don't want to blow a 3-1. You're up 3-2 in the series. Just go out there and get 1 win in the next 2, and we'll have ourselves an NBA Finals appearance. Looks like it's going to be a close one here. We do kind of bring it back in this 4th. No, we don't. Actually, yeah, we do. Tie game. 2 minutes left. We'll jump into this one again. Steph Castle with the ball here. Castle working on Alexander Walker. Over to Bam Adebayo working on Jalen Johnson. The post spin. That's a foul. Bam gets it anyway. That should be an and 1 right there. Bam's been great this video. Reese Shea. Working on Jaime Jaquez. Good deep from Jaime. That's not a foul. Great stop. Jaime with the rebound. Thomas Sorber with the big time stop right there. Thomas Sorber in transition, working on a Kongwu. Bad shot from Sorber. Risache working on Jaquez. Good D by Jaquez once again. 7 on the shot clock. They got to go quick here. They're running the action. Here comes the pick from Okongwu. He's going to take a pull-up shot. Pull-up midi, and that's just a great look for Risache. Not able to hit it, though. Tie game minute left. Sorber over to Castle. Got to find Bam on the low block, and he does. Great pass by Castle. Bam gets it to go. They have been abusing the mismatches from Bam this video. Screen by Okongwu. Jaquez getting over to screen. Risache all the way, and he gets the bucket, man. If that's Khalil Ware there instead of Thomas Sorber, I think we get the stop. Ball down to Bam, working on Jalen Johnson again. Bam gets him jumping, and Bam has been eating that shit, bro. All game we've hopped into. Bam need both free throws right here. First one's up and is good. Hit the second one and we'll be going to the NBA Finals. I know it, and he does hit both. No timeouts for Atlanta here. They got to play straight up the whole entire rest of the game. Screen again. Risache all the way. Good deep. Wow, what a tough finish. We need some rim protection in the game, bro. Where's my boy Khalil Ware fouled out, man? Damn, that sucks. All right, tie game, 18 seconds to go. Who's got a game winner in him? Is it Steph Castle? Is it Bam Adebayo? Run the same shit. Get Bam the ball on the low block again, bro. Over to Sorber. Over to Jaquez. Down to Bam. You got to pass it down to Bam. 4 seconds left. Bam, go to work. The post hook. It's no good. Damn, they had the look too. Okay. All right, damn, that almost fell. All right, back into Oak T Simcast. Still sim a few minutes here to see what kind of going on. I actually might be able to get out of this without having to jump back in. No, we got a minute 40 left. All right, down by 1. Again, it's Bam low block work against Jalen Johnson. He goes up and he misses the hook that time. Risache corner 3. If that drops, that's a game. The camera just glitched out for a second. Okay, the camera's glitched. What is going on? Oh my God, the camera's so glitched out. What is happening, 2K? Bam's working down there. He missed the hook. Okay, this game is so bugged right now. I don't know what's happening. Okay, Risache corner 3. I got to get out of this game. Okay, thank God he hit that. We're going to lose. That's fine. Get me out of this game, bro. This game is bugged. All right, we lost game 6. Fine. What the hell? All right, well, we have game 7 against Atlanta now. We really have to tighten up. I need Khalil Ware to start over Thomas Sorber. I mean, we saw with our own eyes that that was not working out well. Ware's got to be playing a lot of minutes here. So does Bam. And we're down big time. Come on, man. Like, come on. We're about to blow a 3-1. You got to bring it back. We're not about to blow a 3-1. We have the lead, still have the lead, and we are going to pull away with a dub. Thank God. Back to the NBA Finals. This time, Steph Castle is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And we got to play the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have only lost 1 game so far heading into the finals. They won 60 games on the season. All right, man. Minnesota got their same team. Anthony Simons again, though. Like, I feel confident we can score on Ant Simons at all times. Like, I'm really not too worried about Anthony Simons, to be honest with you. Game number 1 is going to go to us. Like, we should be able to win this game. We should 100% be able to win this series. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. And that is going to be 3-peating for the Miami Heat in this video. Yakachonis wins another Finals MVP, y'all. Wow. I mean, I can't believe this, bro. The Miami Heat are your NBA Finals for 3 straight years. Playoff stats went crazy. Steph Castle was a great addition to the squad. And if this were to happen in real life, I mean, my goodness. My goodness gracious. Cassie Yakachonis, 2-time Finals MVP. Bam got 1 here. I think we'll sim 1 more season, see what happens. Why not? Right? I said I'd go 5 years. Let's go 5 years. This will probably be the last season of the video. If y'all want a part 2 to this Heat video, it'll go like 10 years after this. Make sure to get this video. Let's go 75 likes on this video. This video got a bang for me to do another 5 years. You feel me? Head coach, obviously, we got to bring back my boy Coach Spo if he didn't retire here, which I think he might have, to be honest with you. Yeah, he retired. All right, well, Spo retired on a 3-peat. I really can't blame the man, but we do have to find a new head coach here. Steve Kerr, do you want to come coach this team? What about Nick Nurse? Do you want to come coach this team? No, neither of them do. Wow. I feel like Ime Udoka would be a good Miami Heat head coach, and we're not going to get any of them, actually. What about this Dexter Towns guy? He looked like he can coach some basketball. We'll pick him up here. I guess we got Dexter Towns now. We got to pay Yakachonis and Thomas Sorber here. Cass wants $27 million, and honestly, he deserves it. Sorber wants $18 million. I'm not going to pay Thomas Sorber $18 million, to be honest with you. If a team sends an offer, maybe we'll match it. Actually, it's the last year of the video. We'll pay him. We'll give him a 2-year deal for 17. Let's go Topic. Let's see if Topic got any juice for us off the bench, maybe in player progression here. We'll pick him up. And then I can trade Davion Mitchell for probably just a 1st-round pick if I can. I can get Jaden Quintons in a 1st-round pick, and I'll do that. All right, bet. All right, player progression and what could be the final year. Braylon Mullins. Wow, Braylon Mullins has taken a big-time jump. He has been a fantastic pick for us. I'm glad we took him at pick 20, bro. And he's an 88 overall, so what a great pick by GM-OD. Christian Collins is up to an 87. He's going to be our full-time starter now. Haka's off the bench. Yeah, this team is sick, bro. bro. So now taking a look at the 10-man rotation, it's going to be Yakachonis, Castle, Christian Collins, Bam, and Thomas Sorber. Again, I want Ware to start over Thomas Sorber. He's just better, in my opinion. Just, we saw what Ware was doing at the start of the video. And then Braylon Mullins, Jaquez, Sorber, Topic, and Tumani Kamara at the end of the bench here. 4 stars perimeter centric. We're running a new thing here. I would rather go back to pace and space if we can. It's been winning us games, so let's go back to that. New head coach, we'll see what he does and what could be the final year of the video. I'm gonna see how it boys at the end of the season. Wembanyama wins another MVP. Eric Park is your rookie. Nathan Solomon, 6th man of the year. Wemby wins DPOY. Nathan Solomon most improved. Cade Clutch player coach of the year. Dexter Towns, 73-9 coach of the year. We keep getting better. Oh my god, this Miami Heat video is absolutely, I'm having a great fucking time with this. No all NBA guys, no all defensive guys. We don't care. We have 73 wins. He's trying to my Prada hat, bro. Let go of my Prada beanie, bro. All right, either way, man, 73-9. Like I said, 75 likes to get this video to a part 2, because this video is banging right now. This is probably the best rebuild I've done in a minute, bro. Like, for real. With a team as bad as the Miami Heat, in real life, in a position, and they're such in a bad spot, we really turned this team on a completely 180, bro. I'm just so proud of the guys. Christian Collins led us in points in his year number 2 season, getting actual PT, 20 points per game. Yaku, Bam, Castle, Mullins, Hawkins, where like the whole team is putting in pain. Best offense in the NBA, best defense in the NBA, 21 point differential. We're not even, like, we're destroying teams. We're not even close to losing to teams. Charlotte in round of 1, I could care less about the Charlotte Hornets winning 5. Same thing with Atlanta. Get up out of here in a sweep. We have the 2 seed Orlando Magic. We will take a look at their squad. That's a cute little team and everything like that, but like, bro, they don't stand a chance. Sweep their ass too. Blowing past the whole entire Eastern Conference back to the finals. Uh-oh. Don't tell me they have Cooper Flag and Jokic. Oh, God. Darius Akuff, Cooper Flag, and Jokic, huh? Okay, that's actually scary. I'm not going to lie to you. They only won 53. We are 20 games better than this team. We should beat them. Game 1, game number 2, game number 3, up 3-1. Ooh, winning 6. Oh god, we get a game 7. Okay, all right. I'm getting a little nervous now. I'm getting a little nervous. We're on the brink of 4-peating, but we got to play against a god squad, bro. Game 7 against the Dallas Mavericks with Cooper Flag and Nikola Jokic, bro. They just got to win 1 game, but we have off to a great start. Oh my god. Hold the lead. Just hold the lead. Hold the lead. Oh my god, no, we're choking. We're choking. No, bring it back. Oh god, it's a 2-point game. Up by 10 with a minute left. Yes! And we able to pull it out, man. 4 in a row. Steph Castle, Finals MVP. 4 years in a row is crazy work for this club. Best rebuild I've done in a mad long time. 4 in a row for the Miami Heat. And you got NBA champions once again. Playoff stats, NBA final stats going crazy, man. Wow. Take a look at it, man. From a guy who's been there from a jump, let's take a look at a guy like Bam Adebayo now, who has had a great past 4 years. And you take a look at his award history. 4-time champion, 1-time finals MVP, first ballot Hall of Famer. Kaz Yakachonis, 4-time champion, 2-time finals MVP. All right, man, that's going to cap it off. What an absolute W video, man. Drop a like, drop a sub. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Heat fans, let me know how y'all feel in the comments down below. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.